Hey guys, and welcome back to Building with Whip. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm calling this episode 44.5. I believe that's what we're on. We could be something different. But this episode is coming out on Friday, obviously, because that's when you guys are going to be seeing this one. And I want to do something a little bit different. I totally didn't realize it's nighttime. But there's been something I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I haven't done that. Ignore that Whip is burned to death. I swear it didn't happen. But yeah, so what we're going to do today is I got a bunch of maps in my inventory. These are all empty maps, and I really want to go ahead and get our area mapped out. After looking at things on Journey Map and whatnot, I just thought it was really cool. I think for now we're going to go ahead and set this map up back here in the desert area somewhere. I don't know, my plan is to have like a large map in every single major city kind of centralized around that city. So for now, I want to work on getting this guy, and I want to work on getting our whole little village over there included in the map. So for starters, I think this is how it works. I'm going to take the food out of the offhand, but we right click and it'll give us the map right here, and that's what it kind of looked like. So we got that chunk, so we can go ahead, do this in our offhand so it's a little bit smaller, and walk on over here and explore that little corner right there. But then I believe we need to get this out of our offhand. If we go like this and we throw paper in here, it should let us make it bigger. No, how do you scale the map? There we go. Okay, so that's a scale at 1 to 1. That's a scale at 1 to 1. What the heck? No, 1 to 2. Okay, now it is bigger. All right, so now you can see it's getting bigger. So I want to do that quite a few times here, and I want to get these up to all the way up to 4 pretty much. And so that's at level 2, so that's 1 to 4, and then that's 1 to 8. So I think that's a good way we can do it right here. And you see right there, yeah, that thing is massive. So now we can go ahead, throw this in our offhand, and fly around here and explore this guy a bit, and that's a treat. But I really want to go ahead and do this a little bit here. I think that's almost too big though. We'll see what it looks like once we put it up on the wall. But this is we might have made this one too large, because you can see our city there is tiny on that map. Like, look at this. Look at that. That's tiny, and we're gonna go into the ground if we do that. Yeah, that's a little too small. Let me go ahead and redo this guy. But yeah, let's head back over to the town and redo this one. I know this episode's gonna be a little bit weird. I want it to be kind of a short one, and just doing something different besides the building. Just a little bit of a break from that, and this is still something kind of about bringing the world together. That's been our theme over the last like 15 episodes or so, is really bringing the entire Minecraft world together, which is something I really have wanted to focus on. So we can go ahead and land right on down in this area somewhere where there's a crafting table. And again, that whole like landing and hitting things is not going too well for us today. We can do that. Cool. Where's crafting table? I have them all over the place. Yes, there is one right in here. Perfect. So that guy's a little bit too big. So that's a 1 to 8. I want to try a 1 to 4 now. Wait, we gotta explore it first. Haha, we've explored the map. Look at that. Cool. So that's there. Now if we go and just do these all the way in here, so we pull that out. That's a 1 to 2. You can pull it out again, and that's a 1 to 4. Basically what that is every 1 pixel you see on here is 4 blocks in the game. And I think that's going to be I think that's a lot better. Okay, let's go ahead and explore this guy and see. God, that's stupid trees, man. We cannot take off without hitting a tree. But yeah, so I kind of want to do this. I'm going to make like I'm thinking a 3x3 map and kind of have this in the center, but that might be a little bit much. Maybe we just do a 2x2 for now and call it good. And I thought that would be still flying, but we hit the tree. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go and explore this guy all the way. I really like what we can accomplish by doing maps like this, and I don't really want to go any farther to the left right here on our screen, because that's where I've been mining all the sand, and it looks a little gross over there. But besides that, who cares? It's pretty solid, and it's going to be just fine. So up here, though, right off in that direction, which we'll go to in a sec, I just want to get this corner fully explored out here. But these are something that we can, after we do some work, we can go ahead and take this off of our map wall and come and explore some things again. So I want to be updating these as the series goes, kind of as we explore things and discover them. I really want to be able to keep coming back and be like, hey guys, let's go update the map. It's been another 10 episodes. Let's see how much it's changed. And we can hold the old one in our hand and fly over and just be like, all right, well, look at all this, guys. But yeah, so right over here, you see that beacon? I've been working on doing some crazy mining down there and gathering up some supplies so we can keep working on the village. That's kind of what I've turned into my mining region. So there's the only beacon in the whole world is right there. So I need to go get some wither skeleton skulls so we can get a temporary beacon that we can move around with ourselves, because we have enough iron now to actually make 2. But that guy is just straight all the way down there, and that'd be kind of killing us if we did that. And I have a really, really crappy entrance into it right over here that is just way too hectic to get down, and I really need to clean that up. Especially because that's where I've been mining literally since we started this series, and our mine is just freaking disgusting. It's awful. But yeah, so let's go ahead and fly over here and get this last corner done, and then we'll figure out somewhere to put it up in this place. But yeah, so we're going to get this guy right here. And I actually have a plan for something now that we're kind of flying over this area that I really, really want to talk to you guys about and get your opinion on. So what I'm thinking is I want to get an iron farm started up, but not just any iron farm. For those of you who probably have seen this movie, Gladiator, I think with Russell Crowe. I think that's the right actor. But that pretty famous Roman gladiator movie, there in the beginning of it, they have this little fighting arena in the desert kind of. And I kind of want to recreate that almost right up here in this area and then turn it into a iron golem farm. So on the outside, it looks like this really cool fighting arena. Then in the inside is actually like a really functional iron golem farm. So I'm thinking about doing that right here. So we can have like our 4 villagers in the corner and make it like a decent size. So it's outside the city enough because our city wall is going to be right there. So we don't want it really attached to the city because that's not what they would really do here. But at the same time, it gives them it gives like an opportunity for us to come AFK over here and get iron golem spawns and hopefully a lot of cool stuff. We can just like leave it AFK for a night or 2 and hopefully get a lot of iron because mining for it is starting to be a little hectic. But there we go. We got our map and it's looking pretty great. So let me go ahead, since we're actually standing over here right now, I think I can actually go ahead and just pop another empty map right there. And then let's go ahead and throw this crafting table down and do bam and whoop. And then there's a 1 to 2 and there is a 1 to 4. Yeah, we're 1 to 4. 8 was way too big. That's what it was. Yeah, so now we're at our 1 to 4 and let's see if these line up perfectly. So we got that to that. Dude, it looks like it. I don't know. We'll have to put it up on a wall and see because that's a little weird. But let me go ahead and explore a few more maps out and we'll get this laid out here for this city. And then we can go on to doing our same one over at the village. And we might actually get to share one of the maps too. So, and luckily I got enough iron and redstone to make a crap ton of compasses if we need some more trees. Or if we need some more maps and stuff. So I'll be back with you guys in a little while. And here we go. Our 4th map is all totally cleaned up now, ready to go. So we got all 4 maps that are good to go pretty much. And let's go ahead and fly back over this way to our desert city. And this is kind of the dark oak forest I've been slowly destroying completely. But yeah, so what I want to do now is find a spot where we can throw the stuff up. And I'm thinking inside the palace for now, we're going to just throw up a temporary wall. Or maybe just do it in the back kind of corridors areas. Because I don't want it to be fully public, because like they wouldn't be showing off their map to everybody. Kind of be like a war room type thing almost. But something actually really cool came up from this one. I was hoping it would work. I wasn't really planning on it, so I didn't want to mention it before. But let's go ahead for now and just throw this stuff up on this wall right here. So this guy, he's going to go... Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Oh, man. He's going to go... Oh, we need item frames. Ah, crap. Let me go get some item frames and I'll be back. Alright, item frames secured and we're good to go. Let's see if we can land and sneak in through our back little entrance right here. Whoop! And taking more damage. Alright, so we got our item frames. We're going to set them up like bam, 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 and bam. Let's see, which is you? You... Yeah, so this is actually the one that I was going to tell you guys about. You can see there in the upper area of it. Let's go and throw that up on the wall. Which are you? You look like you're right there. I know oh, that's the 1 out of 8. I was like, I know I explored these. I accidentally made an extra 1 out of 8. So that guy goes right there. And you are 1 out of 8. And you are a 1 out of 4. And you go right there. There we go. We got our whole mapped out area of this guy. Check this out though. So we got our desert city right here where we're at, that green area right there, which is really cool. You can see that growing, like that's kind of growing as we build it. We haven't been back here for a while, but the cool part about this one is in our 4 maps right up there at the top. That is our farming area. It doesn't look like a whole lot right now, though. You can see right through there is our pathway that's leading through the forest. coming through there, and we're going to have our roads kind of dot in through that area. Right down there is where I was talking about that iron farm area. We've got another little village right there. We got another little village right there. I think that is one. And then our mining thing is something right in that spot. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on in this area of the server right now. I don't think we're going to extend this map out right now all the way over to our ice spikes build and ocean monument sort of right over there. This guy right here, though, I want to kind of start with that map. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take that guy off of here. And how do we copy these? I can't remember. So we have this fully explored map right here. And do we copy it with that? Yeah, so now we got 2 of them. So we got 2 of these guys right up here. We're going to throw 1 back here. And now we're going to head on over to our village and actually start another mapping thing from over there. And I think this one's going to go up in the church just so we can have something kind of cool in that area. So I'll meet you guys over there. And we got some more mapping to do. We actually need to make another map. Alright guys, welcome back to the village. So here we are on the inside of our church, and I just gotta point this out. This dude never leaves that spot. For some reason, he will not leave that spot. He's been sitting there forever, and I think it's so perfect because he's a cleric villager with a pretty crappy zombie flesh trade. But he just sits there in the front of the church, preaching to the choir, or preaching to his non-existent people. Maybe that guy wants to come in, but he doesn't feel comfortable in the church, so he's listening in through the window. But yeah, they're doing their own thing. So I'm thinking right now, we're just going to go ahead and do this guy right up in here. This is our map, which is going to be that corner right there. But for now, I'm going to keep that guy on me just so we can know where we're going. We got the rest of these empty maps and things. So I got to do some more flying around and just getting everything discovered. So I'll be back with you guys once we got this whole stuff kind of cleaned up here and good to go, so we can show off what this part of the map looks like. I'm really hoping we can almost see the water ocean monument thing out here on the edge, but I'm not super hopeful for that, but that would be really awesome to get that included here. So I'll be back with you guys in a little while. Here we are coming in, finishing our 4th map off for this little village area right here for now, where we've been working really recently. So we're going to need to be updating this guy a lot. But just as we're flying back in here to our church to place all these maps down, I just want to talk about like kind of why I'm doing this and why it's so important to me. Is a lot of reason why I like this series so much that we're doing here is, no, I don't want to put the sword up there. You get back here. But yeah, so a lot of the reason why we're doing this series here, which one is this? Which one? That's right there. Is that you? Oh, that is you. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of the reason why we're doing this series is to build a world, right? So I want to be able to build that world and kind of show from like an above area where we built and everything. So right down there, you can see our desert, which is connecting all that. We already have this map in the other area. So basically, if we wanted to, we had that and that and that chunk filled in as well. And as we start to build this city out over into this area, which hopefully is going to be really cool and massive, it's going to be pretty freaking great. But yeah, there's just so much stuff that I want to be doing in this world as we move forward and grow it together as we build the world. And literally right out there, I think it's like right there, is our Guardian farm. So we can barely just not see that in here, which is kind of cool because we can still keep that Atlantis-y feel to it, because it's literally that point and straight out into the water will get you to that area, which is awesome. But I want to actually go ahead and bring this stuff down here, because right down that way is where we're going to have that canal to get out to the ocean, because this is a pretty big sea right here. Unless we actually brought it through that area. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might not be a bad idea, because that's a little bit farther up. So it could work. But the sun's going down. We got to go sleep. So our villagers are staying all safe and whatnot. But yeah, so that's really what I wanted to kind of get started on today and bring you guys in with that idea of mapping out the server. That's not our bedroom. That's the storage room. But just kind of having that ability to do everything here together and bringing it all together as a big old group and really bring in that sense of just this world, this massive world where you can go and explore, and there's just things around that'll show you where to go and explore and that, all that stuff. Like, let's go back and look at this map. It's like this area right here looks very impressive, but if you couldn't find it, you wouldn't really know it's here. Like, I'm really happy with what this is looking like, and I still got to go ahead and plant in a lot more fields here and everything. And that's something I'm going to be working on before our next episode next week. But I really just want to kind of get the stuff in here, because you can see those fields getting placed in there. They're really cool. You can't quite see the cobblestone borders on them, which I'm actually totally okay with. I think that's really fine. But yeah, this whole thing's growing. We got those new houses put in right there and a little veggie garden. We got like that whole area right there is all new. In one episode, we added all that to this map, and this map is pretty big. Each pixel on here represents 8 blocks. So that's really, really cool, which is cool that our path also shows up. So I'm really, really happy about that. But guys, this has been a little extra episode right here, except I gotta show you guys something real quick that I was able to find while mining, if we can get to our right screen here. But I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was just kind of something fun, and I was bored, and we'd do it. But check this guy out. We got a slime head. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? I love this head. I put it on. I was like, oh, that's perfect. It's like, oh. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you loved it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.